Would you trade a van for a supercar? Or more importantly, could you? This video was brought to you in part by Rent Exotics San Diego, where I was able to rent this Corvette C8. Rent Exotics has a great selection of vehicles, including this Porsche 911, this Aston Martin Vantage, and even this Lamborghini Huracan. If you're interested in renting an exhilarating exotic vehicle during your visit to San Diego, use my coupon code that I'm going to share at the end of this video to get 20% off your first rental. The link for Rent Exotics will be in the description below. So I recently went to a car show and got bit by the Fast and Furious bug. I really have a love for sports cars, but have never truly owned one. So that opened up the gate to so many questions. And that may be, would I trade my Chevy Express 4x4 6.6 liter Duramax van that's been highly modded out by Weldtech Designs for a 2021 Corvette C8? That is the question in today's video. This kit features box lower control arms, billet upper arms, 2.5 adjustable king coilovers, method beadlock wheels on Maxxis 35-inch tires, tube winch bumper that's going to have a Warn winch, lights everywhere, 3 big HTX lights, driving lights, and more lights all across the top of it. Reclining leather seats with footrests in them. This has a box in the rear for storage and tools, also a spare tire. My Chevy Express van also features a pop top that gives me the ability to have a rooftop tent. My Chevy van checks so many boxes when it comes to being able to go off-grid, go four-wheel driving, or just go camping. It's going to do all of that. But the one thing that maybe it can't do is go as fast as this Corvette C8. And does it look as nice? That is quite the question, or maybe the dilemma. This is the 2021 Corvette Stingray C8. Now, this car puts out a whopping 490 horsepower, and let me tell you, it just sounds amazing. My first attraction to this car is the amazing body lines that it has. It simply resembles a supercar, just at a fraction of the price. And as we open the door, the handle is located underneath. As I get in here, I'm going to tell you that I absolutely love how the entire cockpit is wrapped around the driver. There's buttons on this everywhere, like this button located in the door. And as I pop the trunk, it reveals that I have storage enough for maybe a golf bag, as well as there it is, the masterpiece right there, mid-engine flat plane crank V8 that is just amazing. And you can see that they've gone and put carbon fiber elements all around it. I mean, this thing is awesome. Dude, I love it. And as you open the hood, you realize, well, maybe it doesn't quite have that much storage, but maybe it has enough storage for a cooler. Now, the question between both of these vehicles, as I try to fit in the trunk, is which one of these vehicles do you think is more expensive? And if you think that it's the Corvette, I have to tell you that you're probably wrong, because a van like this Chevy 4x4 could cost in excess of $100,000 to build out. The Corvette, around $84,000. The Chevy van has a big pop top. The Chevy Corvette has a little pop top. Both of these Chevys have pop tops, but what I really want to do is drive them. But before I do that, you need to make sure that you like and subscribe. Do it for the pop tops. So then after going to an amazing car show on Saturday. I got on Turo, and within 15 minutes, I had this car rented from a local person here in San Diego, Rent Exotic San Diego. The guys were awesome, walked me through the car, and within 10 minutes, have the key fob, and I'm out of here. This car could essentially be a daily driver. Of course, the difficult days would be like, okay, when I'm dropping kids off at school, so then I'm limited down to possibly 2 days being able to drive this. And can you really justify the expense of a car like that? Do I just rent one every couple months and get the itch out? Maybe I might find something better. You don't know until you try something different, like an Audi R8. And the guy behind me wants to go, and then that's where you just... That sound of that thundering V8, I just can't help but get excited. And as you hit the throttle, like you feel that rush of adrenaline just go through your body. And it would just deter me from ever going completely electric. So Caden and I definitely had the most fun with this car. Now, he brought up a valid point though, is like, as cool as this car is, it's not gonna do very well at towing race cars to the track because heck, that's about 80% of our life. Saturday night, Rachel and I got to go on a date night. She likes the car, but the car's fast. She said, I'm cool, like 80 to me is fast. Anything over that is just ridiculous, and there's no need to go that fast. Well, over here I have a 6.6 liter Duramax van that has a ton of torque and going to be able to tow just about anything. Well, over here I have 490 horsepower that gets me going really fast. Over here, I have a van that's gonna haul me and my family pretty much anywhere we wanna go, along with all of their stuff. Over here, I have a car that's gonna haul me and one other person. That's just not gonna cut it, and that's my 10 cents. Don't break down in your Corvette on the side of the road because you're gonna have a very difficult time finding the hazards. Thanks for watching, and as promised, here is your coupon code for 20% off at Rent Exotic San Diego. Use my code JW10. The link for Rent Exotic San Diego is in the description box below.